In the eastern Indian state of Odisha, the peak of summer is a brutal reality. Daily life becomes a battle against a relentless, punishing sun that forces everyone to seek cover. But even in a state accustomed to extreme heat, one specific zone stands out as the undisputed furnace, a town called Titlagarh. Just outside this town sits Kumhada Hill, a steep formation defined by its stark, bare rocky cliffs. These exposed stone surfaces act like a giant solar sink. They absorb the unyielding sunlight and radiate it right back out, regularly pushing the local ambient temperature to a lethal 55 degrees Celsius, or 131 degrees Fahrenheit. Under these extreme thermodynamic conditions, standing on the exposed rock of the hill for an extended period is an immediate hazard to human life. Yet, situated right in the center of this sun-baked environment is an ancient Hindu temple dedicated to the deities Shiva and Parvati. The physical expectation here is straightforward. A heavy stone structure soaking in 131-degree heat all day should trap that energy, turning the inside of the building into a massive thermal oven. But stepping through these doors delivers a shock. Visitors who cross the threshold find themselves plunged into a freezing environment. Just a few footsteps across a simple stone entryway completely negate the intense solar radiation dominating the rest of Kumhada Hill. It is natural to look around for a mechanical explanation, but there are no hidden HVAC systems here, no modern air conditioning units, and no electrical coolers tucked away inside these ancient walls. This diagram compares the outside temperature with the inside of the temple. The internal temperature doesn't just stay stable, it actively reacts in the opposite direction. As brutal heat waves push external temperatures up, the air inside grows colder. At the absolute hottest point of the year, priests and visitors actually have to wrap themselves in thick winter blankets just to sit inside the sanctuary safely. This inverse behavior completely defies the basic laws of thermal mass and heat transfer. According to the principle of thermal equilibrium, heat naturally flows from a high-energy area to a lower-energy area. The 131-degree heat outside should bleed into the cooler interior until the two spaces equalize. The physical reality of this temple ignores that rule. The stone barrier either actively reverses the natural thermal flow, or it completely isolates the interior energy from the outside world. You have a deadly, blistering heat wave and a frigid sanctuary, separated by a single layer of ancient stone. The site operates as a localized thermodynamic glitch, functioning completely independently of the physical rules governing everything else on the hill. For the locals and the devoted, this cold interior is understood as a localized field of divine consciousness, tied directly to the deities Shiva and Parvati. Through that lens, the inverse temperature correlation isn't a physics puzzle waiting to be solved. It is a daily experiential miracle that proves a divine presence. Modern science, however, approaches the site strictly as an unsolved architectural or geological enigma. Researchers lean on two leading hypotheses. Either the original builders utilized a highly advanced, undiscovered method of architectural passive cooling, or there is a localized, unmapped geological anomaly buried deep beneath the bedrock. Yet neither the architectural theory nor the geological guess has successfully provided a measurable, definitive explanation for why the temperatures move in opposite directions. We possess the technological capacity to map distant stars and split the atom. But here we have a primitive stone box sitting on a boiling rock that somehow manages to create its own winter. It highlights a humbling reality about historical engineering. Modern investigative techniques still hit literal dead ends when confronted with certain ancient constructions. The Titlagarh sanctuary remains a rare, enduring reminder that some ancient secrets can still successfully leave modern scientific logic out in the cold.